Those are big shoes to fill. Having a year to do it, will that help? Or would you rather just dive right into the job right now?
Well, I think the year helps a lot. And, obviously you get a chance to look at the program a little bit differently. The fact it's you're going to take over as head coach after the year. To do this with Coach K in this way, obviously you're focused on the season, to have a special year to end it the right way. But I would much rather do it this way. I think it's a really once-in-a-lifetime kind of succession. And the way we're going about it, we feel it's built for success.
What's up, Johnny? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? Great to be with you.
You too, brother. You and I got a chance to talk after this whole thing went down. And I'm curious, has it settled in what this year is going to be like? Because this year is going to feel like a movie.
It really is. And I don't think it has settled in fully. Getting a chance, we got our freshmen here this past week, and we have some of the team here. And just talking with them, you go from last year where you're playing in an empty arena, right, in Cameron Indoor, which is that felt like a movie in a different kind of way, by the way. But this year, every game is going to be electric, and no matter what coach says with wanting it to be, look, it's about the team first and foremost, but I can tell you every single guy in that locker room, whether it be a coach or whether it be any of our players, we want to make sure we send them off the right way. So there's going to be a lot of motivation. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm sure we'll see some amazing crowds and environments along the way.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. Plus the paparazzi is going to be all over you guys 24/7. It'll be interesting to see. How are you going to balance, John? You guys need the next tier recruits, right? And I like the way that you guys have kind of built this succession plan out. How do you balance your on-the-bench responsibility compared to you being on the road to secure who the next class or classes will become?
Well, it's a little bit of a fine line, right? I mean, you're doing two jobs at once, which is you're kind of doing that anyway, to be honest with you. But first and foremost, it's about this year. We're all in on this season. We're all about winning a championship this year. But also, I'll be on the road. You can do both, and just like if I was a head coach. And it's a little unique, the fact that, look, I know it's as we're recruiting, I don't have 41 years to look at or this season to look at how I'm coaching the team. But recruiting is about relationships. It's about building trust, as you know, Jay. And I'm looking forward to doing that.
Coach, how are you going to put your own stamp on the program knowing you are following a living legend that is still currently on the sidelines with you, but also most likely you'll be in the stands doing your first year with Duke?
Yeah, Keyshawn, I think it's something I'm trying to figure out. I already know I'm not Coach K, right? I think I got a leg up in that aspect. I'm not trying to be him. He's one of one. He's one of a kind. I do feel that I'm also, I don't feel I have to prove that I'm different than him in any way. I'm not going to just do something just to do it. I'm going to follow my instincts fully. Whatever that means, it means. But, as I go into this job, the conversations I've had with Coach, as we make this transition, just going to follow my instincts. As simple as that sounds, I think it's probably easier said than done. He's done it. He's built this program up in such an amazing way. It's hard not to think about, all right, well, what would Coach do in this situation? What would he be thinking? And I've made a pact to myself, made a promise. I'm going to follow my instincts and go ahead and do that.
John, when you take the mantle and you're the next head coach at Duke University, Coach K will still be around the organization a ton, still have his office on the 5th floor. How do you plan on managing that aspect of it with him still being close to the program?
Well, he'll be on the 6th floor, by the way. So we're on the 5th floor.
That's right, 6th floor. Sorry, one floor up.
Yeah, he's up here. No, but look, it's going to be having him in house as a resource is a great resource to have, right? I mean, I think there's nothing other than a positive about it. And the thing that we're going to have to figure out is, Coach, I don't know what's going to happen during games. Where is he? What's he doing? And we're going to have to work together on that. But in all seriousness, I think if any coach in the country could have Coach K at their disposal as a resource, whatever that may mean, you go through some tough times as a coach, and to have him in my corner is going to be really helpful. And I promise you I'm going to take him up as long as he's open to it, picking his brain from time to time.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.